Hi, it's Janelle with Parsnips and Parsimony, and as you can see, I'm in the middle of cleaning out my freezer because, well, it's been 2 years since we've done a freezer challenge, and if you haven't seen those videos, I'll make sure I'll put the link in the description below. You can check that out, but it's been 2 years, and as much as I don't like saying this freezer has gotten filthy. There's lots of odds and ends in it, and it's time for them to get used up, purged, eaten, whatever, and get this freezer back under control. This is what I've already removed out of the freezer. Now I'm gonna sort through this. I'm probably gonna make a list so I can be really effective with my planning, meal planning. We are currently expecting number 7 in 6 weeks. So I have my work cut out. I would love to get this done before the baby comes. I don't know if that's possible, but I think with the help of my family, we can pull this off. So I want to inventory everything that I have here. I also want to inventory everything else that is left in here. And as you can see, there's a lot of stuff. And then I've already started purging. And over here, I started making some spaghetti sauce. If you're wondering what those little yellow chunks are, no, that's not bad stuff. That's actually some yellow squash that I'm using up from our garden. So anyways, that's what I'm doing right now. I hope you will subscribe to our channel and keep tabs on our freezer clean out challenge, because we're just gonna kind of do this throughout our daily vlogs. I'm hoping I can do like weekly or bi-weekly videos and you guys can see what kind of progress I'm making. I've only got 6 weeks before this baby comes, and well, I usually go early, so that might be like 4 or 5 weeks. So here we go. Obviously the system of organization that I'm using for my freezer, which is just kind of shove it in the freezer and hope you find it, is not working. So I'm gonna try, I don't know if this will work, using a plastic shoebox Rubbermaid container to put all of my, I might have too many to put in here, mixed vegetables. And that way I can see, this is something that's standard in our home. We actually don't ever have too many of these because we go through a lot of them. So this would be something I could easily see how much I have and when I need to go to the store and when I don't need to go to the store, because oftentimes something will get buried back here and I'll forget about it. And then I'll go and buy 2 or 3 or 4 packages at Aldi's. And then Charity will say to me, Mom, didn't you know we had like 6 packages of them downstairs? Oops. So just trying to be more efficient with our food, having a better turnover, and just knowing what I have. And look what I found, our long lost boo-boo pad. So now we have both of them again. We were down to 1, but we have them both now. Yay, hopefully we don't have to use them, but in the summertime we use those all the time. As you can imagine with a house full of girls. Haha, look at that. That works, Art.
Good.
And that would keep all the mixed vegetables in one spot. Obviously you can see, this is what I was telling you guys about, not knowing what I have in here. So I had 7 packages there. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I haven't dug out this corner. There might be more there. See what I mean? So
7, 8, 9, 10,
there's another one.
12,
How many are
13.
You know, it's just part of the quest of our simplifying our life. And again, if you guys haven't watched our daily vlog or you're new to our channel, make sure you check out our daily vlog, because we've been purging and simplifying our life for almost 2 solid years now. It's been a long journey, and obviously we haven't finished everything, but this is just part of it. Let's get this under control and get life better.
What is that? What?
Trash sickle?
Is that what that is?
Well, I don't usually freeze stuff in plastic bags. That looks like Art's handiwork. I didn't know these were in here.
What?
What's
Chocolate
that?
chips.
Oh.
So weird, those disappeared off now.
Yum!
And pumpkin spice
Look at
chips.
this juice back there.
And
How did you find that?
I think that was that back from my last pregnancy.
year and a half. I think this is a year and a half.
Can we eat it tomorrow?
And yes, this is fine. This stuff does not go bad. It's been all the way in the back of the freezer.
Mom, you said you didn't have any almonds and then
There's a
we
few
came
almonds
across.
from my last pregnancy.
Can I have one?
Look at all this stuff.
Like, can I have an almond?
It's almost like Christmas. What's up with the trash sickle, you might ask? Well, when we have smelly bones or meat or fat or things that you don't want to put in the trash can because it's going to smell for 4, 5, 6 days until the trash man comes. We just throw it in a bag and we freeze it, called a trash sickle, and then hopefully we remember to dump it within a week of trash. But obviously this one got forgotten. I put three of these containers in here, which fit quite well. These two are all vegetables, and then these are all nuts. Now I know that I'm going to be losing a little bit of space between here, but I think at this point I've done so poorly at keeping this under control that it's probably better to have containers that keep things sorted. Down here, I still need to fix. I think I'm going to have a container of all the miscellaneous stuff that needs to go. It just shouldn't be in here. And then, well, some stuff are probably going to have to go in the freezer downstairs because I haven't even touched the freezers down there. But those are better than, this was the really last bad whole bag. We just did the chest freezer because we usually buy a half a cow in December, so we thawed that one out, we cleaned it out, so that one's been taken care of. I have another refrigerator freezer like this down there, and I did that about 6 months ago because we had some problems with that working right, but this one has been 2 years.
I froze some cookies a month or two ago for when we felt like eating cookies because it made such a big batch. We didn't want them all eaten so quickly, so we're going to be throwing those out and having them for lunch today.
Don't look, I'm shoving. No, these are more nuts I found, so I want to kind of keep the nuts all in one spot. Found the soup shank in there. I think it's time for a pot of soup because that would take care of that. I could throw some of these vegetables in here. I found a little package of chopped spinach that could go in there.
Number 15.
Number 15. And I don't know. I haven't quite gotten to this corner yet, so.
No, that should be scary.
Yeah, that one looks breadcrumbs, sausage,
Another trash cycle?
you know what I think this is?
What? Eggplant?
Liver.
Oh, liver.
This is liver.
Liver pate is so good. We already have
Here's
those
liver. My cooked liver turned into puree. I think
Might throw
that's-
one of those in the soup.
Yeah, that's what the point is. I did find about a tablespoon of minced garlic in the freezer. It's like it was in a gallon bag. Why? So we tossed that in the Poppers concoction.
Oh, okay.
I figured that's a good way to get rid of it.
I like garlic.
I'm writing down the smaller packages of things, and then after I write them down, I am throwing them into this tote. And so everything in this tote is going to be written down. Oh, thank you very much. And then I'll know what's where, and I can use this to figure out what to pull out and get rid of.
And now Janelle is just finishing up all the odds and ends.
Yeah. Got apple pie filling.
Oh, that sounds yummy.
I love apple pie filling.
So we're gonna clean out half, then I'm gonna put the one tote in, and then we'll put in the other tote.
There, that looks a lot better. At least that half. Now we have to do the other half.
Okay, so that in there.
Now we're ready to do the second tote, and I'm going to hand Janelle stuff.
The first tote that I put in the freezer is more the things that need to go quickly, and then this tote is probably going to be just more normal things that I keep. And when that tote gets empty, obviously we'll be able to not pile everything quite so high. Grace was helping me with my list.
Nice.
But I'm hoping to put this on the refrigerator, and then I can see what I have and say, okay, what do I want to work on today? And then we have a goal. We can get this done.
I'm going to get some of the loose things.
Let's see, this is wheat. This already feels so much better knowing what's in these things. We're going to put some of the meat items that are pretty obvious what they are. Good. Those will stand up there. And then we got another one. Let's see if we can get this bacon in there. I think those will be pretty obvious. And all right, the last thing we have here is the door items. There's another sausage. I think we're going to be able to fit almost everything in there. I think that's pretty good, don't you think, Art?
Yes.
So it looks better. I know what are in these totes. I mean, obviously I'm going to have to take them out and dig through them to find it. But once most of this is gone, you know, we can simplify this even more. But now I know what I have. So Art finished this up for me. I'm gonna look to see how it looks. Oh, that looks much better. There's our trash sickle, so maybe
We'll have to remember that.
we won't forget that. And then we have our mixed vegetables, our nuts, our miscellaneous that needs to get used, and then this is more normal stuff. I think it's doable. What do you think, Art?
I think it's good.
We have to do all that stuff.
It should help a lot having it all in order and organized.
Well, now that I know what's in here, we can use that list and cook off of it
Right.
and hopefully start fresh in the spring.
And if we
with our
don't
garden.
and if we don't buy 15 things of mixed veggies, then it should help.
And that'll free up a whole. I would like to keep my vegetables to one container, either this one or that one, so I can put other, you know, whether it be the jalapenos, poppers, or whatever, into this cupboard. I'm going to keep filming different videos of the food that I'm using and cooking with out of these bins, so you guys can see the progress. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Make sure you subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any more of these food, freezer, pantry clean out challenges. I periodically do these about once a year. And join in with me. Leave a comment. Tell me if I've inspired you to do this. And we'll see you for our next video. Bye!
There are a few things we took out of our freezer that are not going back in. We have some pumpkin stuff, and Charity's actually making some pumpkin bread right now. And here, Charity, you can use that. And we have some zucchini, that's going downstairs, and some Parmesan cheese, and we have a container in the refrigerator that needs to get filled up. So you can see that the new system, you can't shove as much stuff into there. But if you know what's there, you don't have to buy 15 mixed vegetables. You can only buy, you know, maybe 4 or 5 or 6 or something like that.